Karl, your thoughts after that
I
draw?
thought we were the better team from after the 3rd minute to the 95th minute. I think there was only us that was ever going to put our foot down and try and win the game. We sort of flattered to deceive after the first 30 minutes of the second half, and the last 15 minutes, the deeper they got, you almost looked for big Matt Smith to come on and just bang a ball in the box and get some sort of contact on it. We didn't have that, as you know. We've only got one for the striker in the whole club at this moment in time. So you're looking at it and you're thinking, where can you change at the top end of the pitch when the longer the game goes? It's a big ask for them. But players will give everything, and I can't ask any more from them from that perspective.
It was surprising, really, as a neutral. You'd think after 25 minutes this game was going to end 4-3 or something like that to Salford, but it just never got going in the second half.
Errors from ourselves that led to their opportunities, and very unlike the players who made them. I think you'd argue that someone has probably been our best player this season, Luke Garbutt. So I'm not going to sit here today and sort of hang out style. We've missed multiple opportunities at the course of the season. So it's probably the first mistake he's actually made, and we reacted really well. We won behind really early, and I think we showed a tremendous endeavour to score goals today. A lot of good football, a lot of calmness in what we tried to do. It just petered away the longer the game went on. We don't have a great deal in anything behind us to change it the longer these games sort of die off in some ways. You look for that moment of Conor Mack maybe, or obviously a Killer or a Frankie that can make a difference. And another thing as well, obviously the lack of protection we're getting with young Kelly. He's sort of getting kicked from pillar to post at this moment in time. So it's getting harder to sort of manage that.
Yeah, I'm not going to get into the referee too much because
it's referee did well.
Yeah, but it's kind of like a grey area, the rules at the minute, where you can literally just pull players out of the way when the ball's not even in the vicinity.
I think today I don't think the referee did anything. We've asked referees to get the penalty box area decisions right, and he got all of them right today. My disappointment today is I just felt that we just didn't. The longer the game went, I just felt that we didn't. I'm asking for a sense of calmness to sort of see the game out and find the consistency in where their weaknesses lie. And we become a little bit flippant in that. And I didn't like when we get into the final third that we want to come back out. We've seen just this a week ago, Bromley, we get into the final third, we have forward runners and forward passes, and it creates carnage for the opposition. Today we kept coming out of good areas and didn't ask enough questions of them when we had them on the ropes. So from that point of view, we know where we sit with that, and I'm very clear in the performance, and I thought it was a very, very good, solid performance.
Those positive elements, the goals were well taken. I mean, Ben Woodburn's cross and Cole Stockton's run to get to that cross was great. Kelly Namaya's goal, though, is something else, isn't it?
Yeah, well, he lacks real quality, the boy. People keep speaking about where his destination lies. The kid's just an unbelievable talent. He's probably one of the best players in the league in current form. There's very few people who can live with him. And when you think we've been without him for 2 months, where would it have been if he would have been fit through that January period? Just a few more wins would have made a big difference to us. And his goal return and his assist return is incredible as well. So from that point of view, I'm really, really pleased with large parts of what we have here. It's just that, like, where's that one going to come from when that's not working? What do you have that you can change it to make yourself a little bit better in the final third? And we just didn't seem to have that the longer the game went on.
That takes us to Notts County then. We are 4 games unbeaten now as well, which we do have to throw in there.
Yeah, we are, but actually we probably felt we should have got 3 points at the weekend, and I would argue today we're probably the better team. We deserved a lot more than we got out of the game. But the result is the only thing that ever matters, and the result stands that we've got only 2 points from 6. At this stage of the season, you can't allow that to continue. You've got to start racking up points very, very quickly. With 6 games in all, we're very clear what our objective is and what we need to achieve. If that's enough, it's enough. If it's not, that's our fault. That's nobody else's problem. We can look for certain aspects of the season and decisions that have gone against us, multiple injuries, even the longer the game goes on. I think from that point of view, yeah, that's time to evaluate and reassess that in the summer. But right now, there's 6 big games to go, and we've got to make sure we put our front foot forward.